always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Let's get the latest on that. Oh, but first we're going to play a game.
Get that in there.
All right.
How hot is it?
Scorching. It's scorching.
All the way? Yeah. Well, tomorrow we'll have more storms, so I think a little better than today. But today has been terrible. Look at the numbers here over the last several hours. Boy, heat advisory absolutely continues till 7. We've been well into the 100s, now dropping 100, and maybe we'll get down to 99 in the next hour. But you have felt it out there, the steam heat that has just been driving the weather. 103 is the current number in Fort Lauderdale. We've seen places like Pembroke Pines at around 107 degrees as far as the feels like. So that is going to continue. Heat advisory through tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll see if the Weather Service reissues for tomorrow. I think we'll have a better shot at least not staying multiple hours with the triple digits, because we're going to have a little more help from some actual showers and thunderstorms that'll begin to develop. This dry air will get pushed away. You see the east wind still driving the thunderstorms out to the west, but tomorrow higher coverage. We're going to bump them up 40–50%. So I think most of us will get in on a few showers and thunderstorms. I'll show you that on Rain Tracker. And then, of course, the weekend arrives, and that's when our tropical wave is really going to influence our weather big time here for Saturday. It's going to be on and off rain, flooding possible here, localized flooding, particularly areas that don't drain so well. A lot of us here have that issue. And then on Sunday, that area of low pressure, the tropical wave, tries to get better organized here. And eventually, as we head into early next week, we could have Tropical Storm Debbie heading up towards the Panhandle. That is still part of the forecast that needs to be worked out. That is not a definitive possibility or definitive answer here. It's a possibility as we head through the next few days, because this thing is still very disorganized. Still has a 70% chance, so that's up from yesterday. We actually have an area now that the models can lock in on, and I'll show you some of the plots in a second here. But there it is. It's brought torrential amounts of rain across Puerto Rico, now impacting with Hispaniola. Look at Haiti. They're blowing up with thunderstorm activity. Lots of spin here, but it's very broad, so nothing really intensifying as we speak right now. So it's slowly becoming better organized. Again, for this weekend, the message is the same. Plan for heavy rain on and off throughout Saturday, continuing into Sunday, and then we may get an intensifying system into the Gulf. At that point, it'll be past us. So here are the models. Now that we have something to track, we have the wave coming in through Cuba, so it's not going to organize all that much at all. This is still going to be a tropical wave, then perhaps a depression here in the eastern Gulf of Mexico before it then gets pulled up and pushes up towards the Panhandle. All the while, we're going to get in on some tropical rainfall here. So that is still the case. That's still the problem for us heading into the weekend. But you see, just very broad. When you see that kind of broad spin, it's indicative of a system that is not well defined, and that is a good thing for wind. But we're still going to get these squally thunderstorms that'll pass through occasionally throughout Saturday and then heading into Sunday. As far as rainfall totals for the next few days here, continuing through the early part of next week, we are going to be on what we'll say the drier side, 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. We can handle that. It's just the way it's going to come in. It's going to look ugly Saturday, and then the heaviest of rain pushes across the southwest, and then we pile on with additional rainfall as we head into the rest of next week. So forecast for tomorrow, we'll have rain chances at 40 to 50%. So plan on getting wet through the afternoon. This is not yet the tropical waves influence, but that will happen as we head through the upcoming weekend. In fact, for Saturday and Sunday. And over the last couple of hours, we've been talking with our team here, and we've decided to issue a next alert for Saturday because we think the rain will be heavy enough and it will definitely impact your weekend plans. We'll see about Sunday whether we have to do that. For now, we're just watching the tropics.